So I want to talk a little bit about the setup of this blast mic. I'm not going to go through an actual broadcast again because I don't want to do that as part of this. But there I am turning it on. You see the flickering because of the refresh rate on the phone, not because of anything else. So it doesn't flicker. It's a steady display. And now we are ready. And if I press this again, it would initiate a countdown for recording. Now in setup mode, and it only goes into setup mode, it seems, if it's not connected to anything. So you can go into the app and you can unpair it, unlink it, and then you can go into setup mode and set it up again. This is useful if you're going into to connect to a different wireless access point. This button here simply puts you through your battery charge, your Wi-Fi signal, the name of your podcast or your channel or whatever you want to call it. The issue I have with setup mode, not so much an issue with setup mode, but the issue I have is that if you are out and about and you want to use this, the way I use this right now is I have to set this up with the app on my phone. I turned on the hotspot on my phone. However, for some odd reason, the hotspot on my own phone, well, not for some odd reason, for obvious reasons, the hotspot is on my phone. So when you're looking to connect this to wireless, the options that your phone shows you does not include its own hotspot. Therefore, you have to connect this to a different wireless, like your home wireless or something else. But if you want to be out and about, you would obviously want to connect this to the hotspot on your phone so that you can use it, right? So that you can stream live. So I'm thinking that the way around this, and I'm going to test it out, is I have a second phone, which is an Android phone. I'm about to load the app on the Android phone, unpair it from this phone, set it up again on the Android phone, which is this phone right here, and then connect it to the hotspot on my iPhone. So that since my iPhone is usually with me more than anything else, if I'm out and about and I'm using this, it can now use the wireless hotspot on my iPhone. I'm not sure if all that makes sense to you, but basically it needs a wireless connection, and you can't use the one when setting up on the same device that you're using the app on to set up. So I'm going to try the way with the Android phone, and either in the review or by an add-on video, I'll let you know if it works. Okay, so it seems that I may have been able to, and I'm going to press this and then I'm going to power it off. But let me tell you, first of all, when you power this off, if you hold down the button, this red button, and you let it boot all the way up, it goes into setup mode. And it seems that I was able to connect it via Bluetooth to my Android phone, set up the Wi-Fi as my iPhone, and according to this, it's ready to broadcast. My Android phone is completely turned off, and I turned it off to see if there's any dependency on the app running. So if I press this, it should do a countdown. Now, once you see the countdown, I'm going to power it off because I don't want to broadcast now. But the countdown tells you that it's working fine and ready to broadcast. So let's see what happens. So as you can see, it went live. So it actually works now where I can just carry my iPhone and this, turn on the hotspot on my iPhone and broadcast. But that's the only way I could have figured out how to setting it up, is setting it up via another phone and then connecting to my iPhone as the wireless, because it wouldn't do all on the same phone. The other thing I want to say is, since I have you on here, I wish they had made the device, a lot sexier, a lot nicer. This looks like a medical device for scanning for something, or maybe a kid's toy. Hopefully the next iteration of it is going to look as nerdy and techy and gadgety as I like my gadgets to look.